So, you want to make a film noir, do ya? You want to be a big shot, eh? Well, take a good look at me. They promised me a girl. They promised me some money. I didn't get the girl, and I didn't get the money. It's just me. It'll all make sense right after this.
So before we begin, let's start with the basics. Film noir basically means film black. Why, you ask? Because noir is a French word that means black. So you put them together, you get film black. Pretty crazy, right? Film noir is a cinematic term that is used to describe a genre of film that is usually a Hollywood stylized crime drama. Film noir dates all the way back to the 1920s, where it gets its roots from German expressionist films. And in the 1940s, Hollywood directors took the look and the feel from these films, such as lighting, framing, added a splashing of anti-heroes, and of course the shadows you see behind me, and the genre film noir was born. So let's have a look at some of the top 9 ingredients for a film noir. For the main lead in a film noir, you're going to need a male protagonist. Usually someone who plays a detective / private eye stylized character, see? Though this doesn't always have to be the case. If the character doesn't literally play a detective or a private eye, they usually have these similar qualities. There's a clever scene, in my opinion, in which the director toys with the audience and has the male protagonist dressed as a police officer near the start of the film, so we briefly believe he's a detective, private eye, but in actual fact he turns out to be a stuntman. Cheeky directors, eh? In at number 2, I need an anti-hero, and he's gotta be bad, and he's gotta be bad, and basically he's gotta be bad. That's right. In a film noir, you usually find you're going to be on the side of the bad guys. So in at number 3 is dark shadow effects, kind of like the one I've tried to create here on my wall. This is to show that the character has 2 sides, and this can be seen in the 1940s classic film Double Indemnity. Moving on to number 4. Usually in film noirs, you'll find that directors will use shots with characters looking in a mirror. This is again to show the 2 sides to the character. All these subtle features are constantly planting the idea in your head that the characters have 2 sides. Number 5, your film will need to be stylish and grand. Number 6, where's your femme fatale? Where's your femme fatale? What's a femme fatale? No, dictionary time. An attractive and seductive woman, especially one who will ultimately bring disaster to a man who becomes involved with her. Sounds like the kind of girl you'd want to take home to your parents, right? Wrong! In the film Pulp Fiction, the femme fatale, Mia Wallace, wears red lipstick, red nail varnish, and as we all know, red signifies sex, temptation, lust, and many more things. Heh, heh. And remember, you can't spell femme fatale without fatale. Hey! Many film noirs feature heavy use of geometrical shapes such as squares, rectangles, and many objects with hard and sharp edges within the frame, or if you want to be really technical, the mise-en-scène. They will also use shots which are boxed in, like this one, to give it a claustrophobic feel, a bit like in the neo-noir film. Whoa! Don't panic! Neo-noir is just a modern term for a film noir, because most film noirs are now filmed in colour. Another example would be a neon noir film, such as Drive, which has heavy use of neon lights throughout the film. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, all the boxed in shots. Like right at the very beginning of Drive, all the scenes are very claustrophobic. The scenes of Ryan Gosling's character are mostly internal camera shots from within the car. Even during the car chase scenes, rather than, say like in Hollywood action blockbuster, where you'd see most of the action from outside the car with long shots, filmed shots from above, helicopter scenes and things like that, in Drive, they're all very inside the car, close up to the characters, looking through the windscreen. Number 8. Narrators and flashbacks are very important in film noir. In the film Double Indemnity, we start with the main character, Walter Neff, not to be confused with Walter Neff from Fringe, LOL, confessing to a murder in real time. We then go through the film via flashbacks and sometimes what is known as remembered time. Number 9. Unhappy ever after. Film noirs will rarely end on a happy note. Usually the main character won't get the girl and will usually end up what I call dead. So that's my top 9 things you're going to need to make a film noir. It would have been 10, but I didn't get the girl and I didn't get the money. Bye!